Good morning, student. Okay. Today I'm going to continue the poem The Flower written by Alfred Tennyson. Yesterday it's an introductory class of this flower about this poem. So today I'm going to discuss about this poem The Flower by Alfred Tennyson. So here there are some pre-reading activities. Let me read it out. So already yesterday I had read two questions, whatever two reading activities. So coming to third one, can you name a few things that were exclusive a few years ago but have become common now? So what is the question? Do you explain some few things? Now it becomes too common. So initially mobile phone, yes, cell phone, touch screens. So at that time exclusively but right now it becomes very common because right now online classes compulsory, it's very very important. So situations are pandemic. So this is answer for this question. Next, do you remember the reaction of the people when computers were introduced or when satellite television made an entry into India? Do you remember that? So the reaction of people. Next question. Next, do you know the difference between envy and jealousy? So actually here, Seema, envy and jealousy. So actually it's 90% both are same. It's not 90, it's totally 85 to 90. Yes, somewhat both some of jealousy and envious both are same. To some extent. Not 100%, some extents. Next. Do you know what a fable is and how it different from a parable? So what is fable and parable? Here same how we have a difference between envy and jealousy. So sometimes people call envious as a jealousy. Yes, in the same. So some extent they are equal envy and jealousy. Next, even the same fable and parable. Yes, what is that? It's a moral story. Here explaining about a moral story. Yes, next coming to what's a common factor between fable, parable, allegory and metaphor? Here, and one more question, what is a metaphor and what is an allegory? Yes, here, Seema, fable and parable, it reflects somewhat similar things, and allegory and metaphor. So, let me go through this allegory and metaphor. So, allegory is it's a story or a play or a picture in which each character or event is a symbol representative an idea or a quality, such as truth, evil, and death. What's allegory? It's a story or a play, it's a picture. So here symbolically representing something else. So here some hidden characters we are going to understand. Some picturization of something else. So some hidden characters, so we have to, so something is that picture or that symbol is going to say something to us. So it's a allegory. And coming to what is metaphor? Yes, what is a metaphor? Already you had read in your third semester what is a metaphor, what is a simile. So this already you had read in your third sem. Let me brush up this. What is this? Definitions, metaphor. Actually, what is a metaphor? A metaphor is another literary device similarly to a simile, used in descriptive way. Unlike a simile, which compresses two different things, a metaphor equates two different things without using the words like or as. Here, so actually what is simile? Let me go to simile, then it's very easy to understand metaphor. Simile, what is here? Here, what it's more? Here whatever two things they are going to be compared by using as or like in between that. So let me give an example of this simile. His hair is as black as coal. So here as. So here the sentence, let me read it out again. His hair is as black as coal. So hair is compared with coal. And even here he used as. So it's a comparison. So here during this comparison, there he used as. Yes. Next question. Her eyes sparkle like diamonds. So here also he compared his eyes, her eyes with the just it sparkle like diamonds. So the sentences are with as or like. So the two things are compared by using as or like in simile. Whereas coming to metaphor, yes, same comparison between two different things, they are equates two different things. Yes, I do accept. But what is the difference between simile and metaphor here? Like and as. So these two are not used when comparing two things. Let me read it out. Her words were poison. So here, carefully listen, ma. Her words were poison. Her words are poison. So how? Her words are so rash, like anything like a poison. So here the sentence says that here her words they equate with that of poison. Yes. So here no as, no like. Yes. They did not mention as or like. When comparing two different things, when equating two different things, so he did not mention that. Next example, let me give it down. This city is a concrete jungle. So here equating the city with a jungle. Yes, got it? This is a metamorph. Metaphor. Okay. So metaphor, allegory, fable and parable. So what is a fable? It's a moral story, ma. So it's a parable, it even relates the same. Yes. So what? Okay. Now coming to this. Yesterday itself we had gone through about the author. Now let me go to next topic. What is that? Yes. About the story. So about the what is that? About the poem. So here about the poem. Actually, this poem, mainly the flower poem, it represents the industrial revolution. Mainly, yesterday itself, I had given some introduction of this poem, about the poem. So, let me say one example. People actually, normally society people, the people in the society, actually, they are not going to accept a new change. All of a sudden, they are not going to accept the new change. But when it is assimilated into the old thing, yes, they are going to accept that. Just now I had given the small example, our technology, mainly touch screens or phones, etc. So nowadays it's became some important common thing for each and everyone. So initially, even initially they thought why this technology, why this so and so industrial revolution, mainly it's our city is industrialized city. So initially, so many uneducated, some old people, they rejected this change. But slowly, even they habituated to this change. Yes, even people really, they reject the new things. See, you have one simple example, I'll say, ma. Just now, recently, one movie, just Surya's movie, that is real movie. What is that? That is a real story. Akashameni Hadura. In that, yes, actually, he had a dream. See, he had a dream of something. Yes. But the villagers, of course, everybody, actually, it's not like that. They discouraged. Yes, but he had some, yes, he had a goal setting. It's a long goal setting. At last, he succeeded in this, in whatever he achieved that. But initially, people rejected, initially, they discouraged, yes, the society, because it's a big task, it's very hard. Yes, it's very. But at last, he succeeded. Now, people are, yes, now it assimilated into the old thing. Now, everybody accepted it, yes, even they had, yes, even they influenced with that, inspired with that person. And they had taken that real story. Yes, they had taken this real story as a movie, Akashameni Hadura. So here, what the poet wanna say, the Alfred Tennyson wanna say that people all of a sudden they won't accept any change. Even children, they cry for new change. Even they are not going to accept a new change. Yes. So to express that, just they simply cry. Yes. So in the same way, the society, even they ignore, they reject this whatever the new things, but slowly they are going to accept as when these new thing, when it loses its novelty, when it assimilated into the old one, they are going to accept, they are going to adopt it. And even there are people who, though they reject that new thing, they are very curious and envious about that issue. Okay. Basically, the people who are fighting nature, basically who are jealous and selfish people, they are always just, they peep into someone's life. So they are very curious and they are very envious about that. In the same way, people, they are very curious about the new thing. Of course, though, they reject that thing. Next, what he is suggesting us that, okay, it's our duty. It's whatever he is saying. The poet is saying to us that what he was conveying us that one should act in accordance with our beliefs, unmindful or praise or criticism. So what he was trying to say that we should act according to our brain, our heart. We should not mind someone else's praise or criticism, whatever. So right now, your friend, simple example, ma. It's very easy. So I'm taking small examples. So okay, it's because I relate to some easy topic, so that it's very easy for you to remember the topic. Okay, nowadays so many movies are released. Okay, so even you are going to see the rating of the movies. Yes, and some flop movies, etc. So, but when you are going to say it's a good movie or something, it's a flop movie, when you are going to watch that movie. So when you watch, then only you are going to decide, yes, it's a good movie, it's a bad movie. Yes, you can judge that movie. It's a common thing. Yes. So your heart, your soul, it has to suggest that, yes, it's a good movie. In the same way, it's a normal movies, it's a normal each and everyone, because we people are attracted towards that normal, this fantasy world. So okay, so in the same way here, the poet was saying that people should act according to their beliefs. Okay, whatever the society, whatever they praise or criticize about some new thing, when it comes to you, then you have to take your own ideas, your own beliefs. Yes, he's saying to consider our beliefs, not other praises or criticism. Next, and what? So he's saying that the flower, the poem flower, different readers have interpreted the flower as representing different things. The Industrial Revolution and its products, Christianity and Tennyson's own poetry and its imitators. However, Tennyson suggested that the poem be read as a universal epilogue and parable. So, what is parable? Just now I said fable and parable. Somewhat they are similar. We can equate both these two words. Fable. Fable is, it's a moral story. Here, this is also parable. It's also moral story. Simple story used to illustrate moral or spiritual lessons. Okay. Now, let me go through this. The flower. Yes. And yes, let me read it out. This flower. Yes, all of you. Oh, very easy, ma. Flower. It's very easy poem. But one main thing, actually, because of this COVID situation, so what's the question? What's the question weightage, ma? What's the marks? 20 marks. Each question carries 20 marks. So you have to drag the answer. So it's very important all this poem and prose, because question answers part B. 3 into 20, 60 marks. So you are going to write 3 questions, 20 marks. So total 60. Each question carries 20 marks, total 60 marks. So you have to elaborate. You have to. It's the way you present. It's very very important. So all of you, whatever I'm explaining, I'm teaching right now. Just when you write your exam, just extend the what is that? Extend the what are your theory part. Yes, because it's 20 marks. So anyway, already 3 sems are, yes, you had written even your third semester. What is that? Your exam, English exam on March. Yes, already you had written. So now it's a fourth sem. You know how to present, how to, yes, everything you know. During this COVID situation, how to present a question answers, how to write within 2 hours. You have to complete your question paper. So improve your writing skills. Everything you know already. You know. Yes. Once again, I'm just saying. So it's actually fourth semester is very very easy. Let me read it out. The Flower by Alfred Tennyson. Once in a golden hour, I cast to earth a seed. Up there came a flower. The people said, a weed. To and fro they went, through my garden over. Yes, let me, teach. Once in a golden hour, I cast to earth a seed. Here, what is cast? To throw something. What is cast? To sow. To sow something. So, once in a golden hour. Let me show with my finger. 1 second. Once in a golden hour. So, one fine day, yes, he casted a seed to earth. So, simply he sowed a seed. Yes, it's a simple way. Up there came a flower. So, yes, as days passed, yes, at last, up there came a flower. Yes, the people said a weed. Initially, they said it's a weed flower. Yes, the plant. Yes, it's a weed. You know what is weed? Useless, wasteless plant or wasteless flower. To and fro they went. To and fro they went. Yes, you know the mentality of people. So some new thing or something else, they are going to whisper like anything. Just they walk just there itself. Through my garden bower. What is the meaning of bower? Yes, a shaded place under the branches of a tree in a garden. Okay? And muttering discontent. What is the meaning of muttering? To speak in a low tone, often when complaining about something. Discontent. What is the meaning? Unhappiness, dissatisfaction. Okay, so it's a people mentality, society mentalities. Yes, actually they don't like, they reject something, but it's a human mentality, society mentality. Just they whisper that about such things. Just they cross across that area. Just the people, they talk something else about that, something bad or something, they do some issue. So dissatisfaction. Okay, discontent means dissatisfaction. Muttering, to speak in a low tone. Yes, they talk in low tone, there's something they say. Next, cursed me and my flower. Yes, poet is saying that they cursed me. Actually, they are roaming around his garden, and they are talking something else, something about this flower, something, it's a weed flower. What is this? Something they are talking. They are discouraging something about this flower. Cursed me and my flower. Then it grew so tall. It grew so tall. It wore a crown of light. Now, the flower, yes, it's very beauty right now. It wore a crown of light. Yes. Okay. But thieves from over the wall stole the seed by night. See, very selfish. See the society. See, actually they rejected this flower. They called that flower as a weed, that plant as a weed plant, that one. But see it, look at here. So when it grew so tall, it wore a crown of light. So now thieves stolen that seed by night. Yes, we know thieves. Yes, sowed it far and wide. So they stolen. Initially they rejected. See, once it got some fame, something. It's not right now very beauty to see. It's very beauty. It's very beauty right now. It's very yes beautiful. Okay. So all right. Now they sowed it far and wide. They stolen it. That's it. And now they sowed. See. So see the selfishness and jealous about this jealousy nature of the people. So by every town and tower. So yes, they sowed it everywhere. Till all the people cried. Splendid is the flower. So all people cried initially, but see now the beauty of flower. Read my little fable. So poet is saying, he that runs may read. Okay. Most can raise the flowers now. See, they had stolen. Yes, they had stolen. So, started flowers. For all have got the seed. Yes, everybody had. So someone stolen. So everybody right now, everybody got seeds. So yes, it's the sort and some yes flowering. It's then it grew. Yes, started flowering. And some are pretty enough, and some are poor indeed. And now again the people call it but a weed. See how selfish. They had stolen. Yes, and even they sowed in their areas. Yes, across the yes everywhere around that. Yes, and even that what is that flower? The plant that yes it grew so tall and even flowering started. Yes, but even though people called it as a weed. So here the poet is saying that see the mentality of the jealousy of this what is the people, the society over there. So though they won't accept the new change, even though they have that selfish and jealous nature, all of a sudden they are not going to accept the things. Yes, it's correct. They are going to adopt that, and then it is going to assimilate into the old. See the flower, the what is that? It grew up. Yes. Then they started attracted. They started attracting towards that flower beauty, and at last, finally, they stolen that flower. That seed. Sorry, the seed of that flower. Yes, correct. Okay. And even they sowed in their areas. That is the yes, all over the town. Yes, got it. It's right. But at last, see, they called this as a weed. Still, they are calling it as a weed. See. So through this poem, so Alfred Tennyson, he's a great poet. So he he conveyed us. He concluded the poem that the flower here he's showing the he's saying the mentality of people. Mostly he's attracted toward natural beauty, and he showed the mentality of people and their rejection towards the new things and their acceptance towards the old things. So whenever the things when it loses its about whenever it loses loses its novelty, when it yes when it lost its novelty, yes its novelty, and becomes commonplace common thing, then people are going to accept the things. Yes, is it clear? Yes. Okay. The flower. Even I am going to send the notes of this flower by Alfred Tennyson. All of you write the notes of all flower.